Although this is a commentary video, I want to preface this by saying that I am making this video as a sort of follow-up to a video from over 2 years ago that painted iilluminaughtii in a decent light, which, with what is now known, is unfortunate. So let's talk about the fall of iilluminaughtii. iilluminaughtii, whose real name is Blair, makes YouTube videos. She joined the site in 2013. She's found lots of success in covering MLMs and corporations, although she used to make Reddit videos. She has over 1 million subscribers. Although she has lost a lot of subscribers since her recent controversy, going from 1.7 million subscribers to currently 1.53 as of writing. Most of the information in this video, by the way, will be cross-referenced from Wikitubia. Blair had previously been involved in controversy, but this one specifically started in April of this year, when Blair posted a now deleted thread on Twitter, in which she claimed that one of fellow YouTuber iilluminaughtii's editors had been attempting to plagiarize her editing styles, using a pseudo paper rip and a highlight as examples and providing evidence for her claims. This resulted in a bit of backlash, with many people being quick to point out the issues with her claims. iilluminaughtii himself responded on Twitter stating that no one on his team was attempting to copy and that his team had used the pseudo paper rip and the highlight before she had. It was also very common in video editing at one point. The person who edited the video the examples were taken from is a freelancer who makes his own videos, and that although he was inspired by her videos, that he was referencing a video of his own. He also stated that he had no knowledge of the editor reaching out to one of iilluminaughtii's editors. iilluminaughtii privately apologized to iilluminaughtii and his editors a day later, stating that she was quick to protect her editors when they brought the information to her, but she overreacted. Strangely enough though, she didn't publicly apologize until a week later. In her own video titled iilluminaughtii Exposed, to which no one's surprised has a pretty bad like to dislike ratio, she quickly addressed the iilluminaughtii controversy, stating she was sorry for her actions. She also stated that the documentary she had allegedly plagiarized had in fact been cited as one of the sources in her script for the video, and that the quotes from the documentary have dual ellipses, meaning she was quoting something from the documentary. She also said in the video that the example provided was simply an oversight on an editing error but not an act of plagiarism. All of this essentially created a domino effect. So let's talk about sad milk. Blair/iilluminaughtii used to be a member of the collaboration channel called Sad Milk. However, Blair's actions allegedly led to the downfall of the channel itself, due to her allegedly being passive-aggressive and generally mean to the rest of the channel's members. After the iilluminaughtii situation, some of the Sad Milk members came forward to discuss their side of the story in relation to being a part of the channel and about all the various incidents that happened between iilluminaughtii and themselves. The Click, who was a Sad Milk member, made a thread during the iilluminaughtii drama, of which Blair addressed in her own response video. Part of her response to the thread was to cite a situation where a member of his server had behaved inappropriately towards a minor, insinuating that he had created an environment and community that endorsed and enabled exploitative behaviors. This was despite the Click being asleep at the time, due to his time zone being based in Sweden. By the time he woke up, the member of his server had already been banned by the mods of the Discord. The Click released a video in May going over everything more in depth, in which he covered Blair's allegations and further stated other negative experiences involving general manipulation and the lack of nuance and context within Blair's own video. He also discussed an alleged instance where Blair paid someone to try and harm his image, spread misinformation surrounding him, and even harass him. Another former member of Sad Milk, Wonderstruck guy, made a thread retweeting the aforementioned thread by Click, in which he also expressed his side and how Blair mistreated him. Blair responded to Wonder's thread in her video, revealing a lot of personal things. These include things about his car, and even a note regarding him taking his own life. It rightfully gained criticism in the comments section. He released a tweet longer called My Brief Response to Blair, where he responded about Blair's allegations towards him and also showed some receipts. Wonderstruck released an hour-long video called My Response to Illuminaughtii Exposed, featuring Oz Media, in which he debunked Blair's claims, while also providing even more receipts. He also talked about how the Sad Milk situation and the poor payment situation within Sad Milk, and also about how Blair was supposedly controlling his own life and even his employment. He also claimed that the contract of the car was not legally binding and disproved allegations Blair had made regarding it. He also went into a lot of detail about his personal life and traumatic events that led him into dark places, which led up to him taking certain medications and even saying goodbye to his friends at one point. There's a lot of personal stuff in the video that I don't feel comfortable talking about in this video, but there will be a link to it if you want to watch it, but it comes with a content warning, just so you know. Oz Media was another former member of Sad Milk and one of Blair's closest friends. During the controversy, he acted as a mouthpiece for her and was the one whom Blair manipulated the most. He also posted a thread alongside the aforementioned The Click and Wonderstruck where he confirmed the statement of both of them being true. He later moved iilluminaughtii out and apologized to The Click and Wonder after realizing the true extent of Blair's manipulation. After Blair's own video was released, Oz responded in another thread by debunking the lies Blair alleged. Along with this, he left a YouTube comment under Click's video. Oz was also in Wonderstruck's video called My Response to Illuminaughtii Exposed, featuring Oz Media, he being Oz Media, where he explains the conditions of where him and Blair once lived and her attempts at manipulation, including using crocodile tears in order for her to easily manipulate him. This is a very brief rundown of the events. A more in-depth video will take a lot more time and go into a lot more detail, and they exist if you're curious. They just haven't been made by me. They'll be in the description if you want to know more. I always find this part interesting, looking at Social Blade, seeing how the decline started and what triggered it. Of course, we've spoken about the events, but what had the most negative impact? Let's talk about that. I've been very vague about specific dates of events because Blair is American and I am Australian. We have different time zones, so not everything matches up entirely. April 20 was when Blair tweeted about Legal Eagle. But the 21st, according to a save on the way back machine of her Social Blade, she had lost somewhere in the vicinity of 10k that day. Although due to how YouTube's sub count now works, it's unknown the exact amount. On the 25th of the same month, she'd lost another 10k, and on the 29th, she uploaded her response video. According to Social Blade, she didn't bleed any more subscribers at that point. She'd lost roughly 30k by then. And there wasn't more movement until the Clicks video, where she'd lost 20k subs in a single day, which is the biggest loss so far. Since Wonder's video on May 12th, she has lost an additional 50k, for a currently combined 170,000 subs lost. I think it's fair to assume that this wasn't the result of one video in particular. I think it's a result of everything put together. There was backlash for the initial controversy, and Blair's own video got people offside. I would imagine some people were waiting for her response and bailed when they didn't think it was a good enough apology. I think she'll continue to lose subscribers as more people make videos, and therefore more people become aware of the whole drama and follow the rabbit hole. That's generally how it works. As of right now, she's still losing 10k every 2 or 3 days. And there have been lots of comparisons between iilluminaughtii's behavior, the manipulation, and what Creepshow Art did. People are free to make comparisons, I suppose. I haven't been following this as closely as I followed the Creepshow Art stuff. Sorry this video took a while to make. Thanks for watching.